or Harry, Vetty, whatever you call it, there has been one story dominating the news this week, and one story only. The bombshell that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were to step back as senior royals and move to North America has dominated the news agenda. The Queen has reluctantly agreed in what insiders are calling the most humiliating moment of his post-royal life. Prince Harry has reportedly been caught leaving a Beverly Hills mansion in a fury, bags in hand, eyes hollow, following explosive allegations that Meghan Markle has been secretly involved with not one but two close allies, Markus and Tyler Perry. The betrayal, catastrophic. The optics, devastating. A young couple who have effectively issued a unilateral declaration of independence from the family and have said, "We're going to do things on our terms," and they've said that before consulting with the Queen. Sources claim Harry was visibly shaken, driving off without security after a heated confrontation over Meghan's deepening ties to both men, with whispers of a yacht girl past resurfacing, and friends of the couple staying eerily silent. Even Hollywood is beginning to ask, is this the moment the Sussex marriage finally collapses under the weight of its own secrets? Eyewitnesses in Beverly Hills were stunned to see Prince Harry. If you unplug Harry from his admittedly dysfunctional existence, how is he going to work? I mean, if you give him the red pill, which is basically, is he? Has anyone thought of that? Yeah. Unaccompanied, emerging from a gated estate just after midnight. Gone was the security detail. Gone was the polished image. Instead, he was seen gripping a small duffel bag, his face pale, eyes fixed to the ground. A woman who watched the scene unfold told the Mirror, he didn't look angry. He looked destroyed. Insiders have confirmed that this wasn't just a random outing. It was an escape. The mansion, reportedly linked to Tyler Perry, not that into us. What do you think, Charlotte? Didn't she have all her clothes put in storage in Canada? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, there was much made of the old suits jumper coming out for an airing. She was taking out all these old outfits, which looked a bit moth-eaten, and it turned out she kept them in storage the whole time. It has long been a secondary residence for the Sussexes when visiting Los Angeles. But that night, it became ground zero for confrontation, and Harry didn't stay. He left, and he left alone. Markus isn't a stranger to this story. He's been in Meghan's life for over a decade and is often credited with introducing her to elite circles, including Prince Harry himself. But behind that friendly exterior, new reports are alleging a much deeper, more troubling connection. Staff in Montecito reportedly witnessed late-night visits. Breaking today, Meghan Markle is in crisis after a series of epic disasters, including the total failure of her interview with Emma Grede, sex assault allegations against her, behind closed-doors conversations, and an overly familiar comfort that made even Harry uncomfortable. One former Archewell staffer told The Telegraph, Harry always felt like the third wheel when Markus was around. The allegations now circulating suggest Meghan's closeness with Markus may have crossed a boundary long ago. FF and Lilibet's godfather no less, Tyler Perry. And now this, from her allies at People magazine, her favorite publication. Which is, and Harry may have only just confirmed it. When Meghan and Harry fled the royal family in 2020, Tyler Perry was their guardian angel, offering his mansion, private security, and Hollywood clout. But now, that same generosity is under question. Multiple insiders claim Perry and Meghan developed a bond. Kate's Summer of Strength writing, there are some major shifts coming as Princess Kate privately rebuilds after a year of cancer treatment. She's stepping out with a new purpose and the poise of a queen in waiting. And as that became too comfortable, sparking speculation behind the scenes, Meghan reportedly leaned on Perry emotionally, sharing marital frustrations and seeking advice. But some now say that bond may have evolved into something more personal. A palace insider noted, "Let me bring in P. Dina, royal YouTube sensation." Wow, Dinah. I mean, Meghan's in crisis this week. Nothing's working. And People magazine. Harry was always grateful to Tyler, but also suspicious. He felt pushed aside, like decisions were being made without him. Rumors of late-night texts, solo visits to Perry's home, and secret meetings are now fanning the flames of betrayal. Past 2 years, Palpatine has decided to become Team Catherine all of a sudden. Yeah. It's very interesting to see how things are shifting. As the alleged affairs come to light, Meghan's controversial past is being dragged back into the spotlight. Before royal life, she was often seen aboard luxury yachts in Europe, rubbing shoulders with billionaires, influencers, and celebrities. Though labeled as modeling and networking at the time, big news, Outspoken is now available as a podcast too, so please do subscribe wherever you get yours, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and make sure you rate and review. I'll take 5 stars, if you may. She's going to keep trying, and many royal watchers believe there was more to the story. Now those same whispers are growing louder, framing Meghan as someone who has long used charm, connections, and proximity to power to climb the social ladder. Critics claim her ties to Markus and Perry fit a familiar pattern. Something different. She's going to try to divert people's attention, to look at something new. Always something different. Trying to get ahead of things. But, how do you move forward when building deep, emotionally charged relationships with powerful men who can elevate her brand? One British commentator said, Harry may be just the latest man who believed he was the destination when he was only ever a stepping stone. Behind Meghan's polished Instagram quotes and carefully curated public image, there's chaos brewing. According to insiders close to Kingcharles' media team, I don't see how you can be taken seriously as a business owner, as someone who has had this embarrassing baby mama video that she did. Everything is just so. Emergency PR meetings have been taking place around the clock. Meghan's representatives are scrambling to contain the narrative, reportedly begging outlets to hold stories and pushing back against escalating rumors. Yet despite these efforts, no official statement has been released. One Hollywood insider told Page 6, they don't know how to spin this. Silence worked during royal scandals, but now even her allies are hesitant to defend her. Meghan's usual strategy, controlling the message, is slipping right through her fingers. Those closest to Harry say he is emotionally shattered. He's not just dealing with scandal. He's dealing with a possibility that his entire post-royal life was built on illusion. A former UK royal aide shared that Harry feels used, misled, and degraded. For a man who once gave up a royal future to protect his wife, this betrayal is being described as the ultimate insult. Friends in both London and California say he's questioning everything: Meghan's motives, her past, even the authenticity of their marriage. One longtime friend reportedly told The Times he sacrificed everything for her, and now he's realizing she may never have done the same. While Harry and